Dear learners, today's presentation is performance appraisal and its methods. Now let us start. Now first, the definition of performance appraisal. So performance appraisal is defined as the systematic description of employees' job relevant strength and weaknesses. Okay, so what do you mean by performance appraisal? So why we are conducting the performance appraisal? The reason is to know the performers and non-performers, and it enables to identify the employees for promotion, increments and trainings, and if they are non-performers, they can be sent for training or they may be dismissed. Now next, objectives of performance appraisal. So first objective is to determine the effectiveness of employees, and second one is to promote the employees based on the skills and the performance. Third one is to assess the training needs of the employees, and fourth one is to decide their increments as well as to decide whether they should be confirm the service of an employee, and to provide a clear idea to the subordinates of the strength and weaknesses. And next, the methods of performance appraisals. And here it may be classified into two categories. The first one is traditional methods and second one is modern methods. Now, traditional methods. In traditional methods, the first method is ranking method. It is the very simplest and easiest method of performance appraisal. So here the employee's performance is evaluated and they are ranked based on their levels of performance. Here the best performer is assigned as first rank and the worst performer is assigned as last rank. And now next, paired comparison method. Here each employee is compared with other employees at a time, okay, and the number of pairs of employees is calculated based on the formula. So the formula is n into n minus 1 divided by 2. If there are 5 employees, then the comparison is to be made 5 into 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So finally the answer is 10. So here each employee is compared with other employees on all the criteria of appraisal. Now next, forced distribution method. Here the rater has to distribute the ratings of the overall performance of an employees. Here the best performers are placed in the top 10%, and they are outstanding performers, and next performers are placed in 20%, and next 40%, and next 20%, and the last one is 10%. They are the poor performers. So here the rater distributes the employees based on their performance levels. Now next, grading method. So here the rater will grade the employees as very good, good, average, poor and very poor based on the loyalty, commitment, output, attitude and team spirit. So this is an example for the grading method. So they will tick in this. Now next one is checklist method. So here a set of statements will represent the aspects of employee behavior. Here just the rater mentions yes or no responses, or outstanding, very good, satisfactory, unsatisfactory. Here they are going to just tick a mark. Okay, and mostly the questions are related to the behavior of an employee. And the questions may be, is the employee satisfied with the job? Yes or no? Thus he finished the job accurately, and so on. So இந்த மாதிரி questions எல்லாம் கேட்கிறது தான் checklist methods. Now here the rater should choose whether yes or no. Now next, forced choice method. Here the rater is provided a set of statements describing the qualities of the worker. So mostly the statements will reflect the positive and negative qualities. Here the rater should choose any statements which is the most descriptive of a worker or the least descriptive of a worker. Now next, critical incidents methods. Here the appraisal can be done on the critical behaviors of an employees. Mostly here the superiors may record the incidents in which the critical situations whenever happened in the organization. For example, if the employees refuse to cooperate with the other employees, if they are unwilling to attend further training, so like that the questions will be asked and the rater should choose the answers. For example, if suddenly a fire or sudden breakdown or an accident happen in the factory, okay, so if the employee will inform the supervisor immediately, then we will give 5 points. Okay, and if he become anxious on loss of output, then they will give 4 marks. And if the employee try to repair the machine, then we will give 3 marks. Or if the employee complained about the poor maintenance, then we will give 2 marks. And he was happy to force the test, then we will give 1 marks. So this is critical incident method. So in this method, the superior record the incidents whenever the critical behaviors occur. It may be positive or negative. And finally they will appraise during the appraisal time. Now next one is essay evaluation. Here the rater has to write a short essay about an employee performance and behavior. And now next one is modern methods of appraisal. So the first modern method is peer review. So peer review means 360-degree appraisal. So here in the traditional methods, mostly the appraisal may be done by the rater, that is the superior, but here the appraisal made by peers, superiors, subordinates, clients and outsiders with whom and all the employees interact with his jobs. Okay, so peers means colleagues, ஒரே லெவல்ல work பண்ற employees. So all of them will appraise the employee. Now next one is MBO. So here the superior and the subordinates jointly discuss and set the goals of the subordinates, and as well as fixing the targets for the subordinates. So here the superior will rate the subordinates. And finally assessment centers. So it is mostly for the superior level persons. So assessment centers are used for evaluating executive and supervisory personnel. So mostly here managers can participate. So the games will be conducted by the trained observers. For example, the game will be role playing. So role playing means For example, any role will be given to the manager and make them to enact the roles and computer simulations. Okay, so these are the modern methods of performance appraisal. Thank you.